Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal. I'm here with Kyle.
What's up?
And I'm also here with Shim.
Pow.
Pow. Shim pow.
Pow!
Pow.
Yeah, guys, we're here today for big episode 200.
Wow. You guys, if...
Hundo.
Okay. If you guys have listened to every single episode and you're actually at episode 200, that's actually insane. And that's a lot of time in your life that's been wasted on, a bunch of this shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's been incredible. At the start of the year, we promised to you guys we won't miss an upload this whole year, and we haven't missed one yet.
There's still time to fall.
Actually, well, yeah. Well, I don't know if this episode's going out before the end of the year.
Yeah,
but
this is ideally December 17th. Wow. If not, we are way off.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I'm proud of us. Going 200 episodes is a long fucking time and a lot of work we put in. And
a lot of hours.
It's been super fun, but...
Yeah, I've listened to every one of them, so if you haven't out there, then I guess I'm better than you.
Yeah.
What a good friend.
Yeah, I'm the best. It's almost 200 plus hours of John and Kyle.
Yeah.
It's too many.
There's a few other of you out there who have listened to literally every single episode, which is insane.
There's one of you out there who always listens first, and during my trip in Palm Springs, I tried to beat you twice.
And he lost.
And I lost.
He was literally waiting for me to make it
like,
public, and someone beat him.
Damn.
I don't get it. YouTube didn't want me to win that time.
You guys must really like us.
Yeah. But so thank you guys for that. We love this. This is what Kyle and I want to do as like a job, and we've made a lot of strides in the last 2 years, and it's grown a lot, but it's largely thanks to you guys.
I mean, dude, this year alone, I think January we had 1,000 or 2,000 downloads in a month, and that was like a big deal at that time to me. I was like, damn, like 1,000 people listened this whole month. And now this year, right now, we're recording in November. We're on pace for over 18,000 downloads this month.
Yeah.
So I mean, for
some days we get 1,000 in a day.
Yeah. So to go from that, from that to that in a year is insane.
Yeah.
And just thank all of you guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much. But
thank you.
Why did it get so sentimental there? But yeah, we're joined by Shim because he's the fan favorite. You guys love him.
I'm back.
He loves us. It's a whole love circle.
Do you love me?
Where we all give each other things.
In a circle where we jerk.
More of a triangle where.
Like a jerk triangle. Or we don't have to do that part, but.
The jerking was never. Was that? Did you think that was part of it?
Well,
I thought this was just like a friendship supportive group.
Anytime I'm in a circle, it has like
hand
to your right. No.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
No.
But this is a triangle, so it's different.
I don't know. How did we get here? Why are we talking about triangles?
Friendship. There's a lot of love.
Oh,
here.
we were gonna say we love you.
There's a lot of love.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you.
I love you, Kyle.
Thanks. Jordan. I don't think I'm ready for that though.
Jordan, I love you.
I love you.
You know you have to say my name.
I love you, John.
Why is it so much? Why is it so much weirder when you say their name?
I love you.
Okay.
I love you, Josh.
Josh.
I love you.
Wow.
George.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, guys. The other day we got a comment on TikTok that said, I'll read it to you. So we posted a clip about compression shorts and what side of the pants you put your dick on.
Yeah.
What about you, Shim? What side?
Kyle,
oh no, wait.
No, Kyle asked me. I let it hang.
You go in the middle.
I try and go in the middle.
Will you ever go
down?
up against like your tummy or like down towards your balls?
I'll go above my tummy if I have a boner.
Yeah.
Obviously waistband. Yeah. But I'll go up on my tummy if I have the big boots on.
Yeah.
The compression boot. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like imagine these spaceman boots that go up to your thigh, like go up to your groin area.
Yeah.
And imagine the thing at the doctor's office where you take your blood pressure and it pumps up on your arm.
Yeah.
Imagine that all throughout your feet and legs. It's for recovery.
It's super cool.
But during that time when I'm using those spaceman boots, I'll tuck up. But no, on the bench press, I'll tuck down.
Okay. Yeah. Well, someone commented and said, responded to my thing where I said right side gang. They said, I would bet money you're left-handed. I've had a theory about this.
What the fuck?
Listen, I have a theory about this being caused by self-pleasure habits and stretching a certain way.
That's actually hilarious.
So,
though. That's so
I
funny.
don't know how they knew this, but I am left-handed.
So
Wait, so
are
you-
Kyle and I gonna naturally go to the left because you go to the right naturally?
I feel
Yeah. They think that people that choose to put it on the right side are people
just because they're
who are
fucking
left-handed.
yanking their dick that way. How do you? I mean,
I guess, but she said it's
Fucking
being
lefties.
caused by self-pleasure habits and stretching certain ways. So not only am I jerking off in a weird habit that's causing that,
stretching weird.
but I'm like, when I'm stretched, maybe my dick hangs to the right more.
I don't know. I feel like I jerk it pretty evenly.
Yeah, no, you totally
Yeah.
do.
I give it a
I've
full
seen-
360 view.
Keep it vertical.
Only does the two-hand rub.
That's all I need.
Shim likes to keep it really symmetrical.
John's fucking yanking that bitch all over to the right.
And then Kyle just,
I
what does
don't.
he do?
I don't masturbate.
Yeah, so I don't know. And then I don't know what it has to do with my stretching habits, but
What about the other comment that said, "As a gay man, this really turns me on"?
yeah, well, we got many of comments within 2 days.
Yeah.
90% of them were literally jokes about like wanting to see Kyle or my dick.
Yeah, it's like
It was like, oh, I gotta see a demonstration
it's kind of funny, but now I'm starting to understand how creepy it really is. You know,
for women
for
all the
women
time.
all the time. And I know it's not nearly as bad because I'm a guy, but it's a little weird.
Yeah, there's weirdos out there. But unfortunately, the thing I don't get is how these like random 40-year-old men from Maine, how they think that that's going to work. Like, do they just expect me to just like start dropping like nude pics? That's what they're requesting from me.
Oh, you didn't send any?
No.
Oh, damn. Well, that's crazy. Yeah, usually it totally works for everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. most people get dick pics all the time.
Or
Besides
people
them.
that like if you work at a construction site and then like a pretty girl walks by and you go, "Hey, come over here."
You go, hey, yo, that's a fat
yeah,
ass.
you got a fat ass. Dude, she never turns around.
I saw a clip on Twitter of a girl that was saying how her and her husband met, and it was like their love story. And she goes, "It all started when I was walking down the sidewalk, and he yells, 'Damn, that's a fat ass,' and that's how they fell in love."
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's how she and her husband fell in love.
Unorthodox.
She turns around. Yeah, hell I do.
Yeah.
Hell
What a great story.
Yeah. But anyways,
that's
guys.
what love is built on. Fat asses.
I had something like, well, you had a riddle, Shim, that you wanted to tell.
yeah. So
I have something else that's gonna blow our minds after.
okay.
Yes. We're double blown.
There was a riddle that John somehow brought up some way on a podcast a little bit ago. And it was about heaven and hell, and there's two doors, and there was a moral behind it, and John
but I couldn't remember.
John couldn't remember, and I was like, oh, that's a really good riddle, because Steve always told us the riddle like
Yeah.
in middle school, going to basketball games or whatever. And this is it.
He has found
I
it.
found it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's better live up to the hype.
So, there are two gates, one to hell and the other to heaven. Two gatekeepers, one for each gate. One of them always speaks the truth, and the other always lies, but you don't know which one guards which gate. You are allowed only one question, and you need to find out the gate to heaven. What is the question you ask?
I already know the answer to this one.
I remember this now. Okay, so there's two gates.
Uh-huh.
One of them's to heaven, one's to hell.
Yeah.
And then there are
Two
two
gatekeepers.
gatekeepers, and one of them is lying and one of them's telling the truth.
Yeah, one of them
And
always lies and one of them always
Okay.
You don't know
so
which one's
always
which. You're trying to
lies.
figure out which one you want to go to.
Yeah, what's the one? Is the one I get to ask one
One
question to
question.
each of them?
No.
No,
You
just
have
one
just
question,
total.
and they
and
both
you need
give
to
you
find
an answer.
out
answers.
So
which
yes or no.
gate goes to heaven. So
It's a yes or no question, I think.
I don't know. Like, is it? You know,
I know the answer.
Shim?
yeah.
Do you know? Does it say right there?
yeah.
I think there's like a couple.
I think
different
it's like,
variations.
is the other gatekeeper lying to me? Or isn't it? Isn't it like a question like that? Like, is the other person lying to me?
Well, the bad person would say no, and the good person
No,
would say yes, because
No,
God's
'cause
not
the-
lying, so he would say, "Oh shit."
No,
I
because
fucked it."
one of them always lies. One always tells the truth. So
No,
if you say,
This is hard. This is hard to think.
Yeah, no, exactly. So,
Okay, one
so John,
always-
what was your question?
I think it's, is the other person going to lie to me?
Is the other person going to lie to me?
So if you ask the person who's going to tell the truth, they'll say
God would
yes
God would say yes
because
because
they
he's
tell the
telling the
truth.
truth, but then the devil would also say yes because he lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
So that wouldn't work.
So that wouldn't work.
No, that's the one question you have to ask, right?
No,
that wouldn't work because
That
they
wouldn't
give
work.
you want them to give you different answers and you know which
Yeah.
one you're looking for.
You know,
Oh,
which
yeah,
Most other
yeah,
times they'll
yeah,
give you
yeah.
the same answer, like, "Are you the one I should choose?" And the heaven
Wait,
would say yes.
I'm still confused.
and
Then
the
how
devil
do
would
you?
say yes?
Wait, I'm kind of lost right now. How this works?
Oh my god!
So you're trying to get through the gates?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
but how do you get through? What do you have to do?
You pick them.
You have to.
but
You have to.
Oh, I have to choose. That's the bad one.
Yeah,
That's the
you have
good
to find out which guard is guarding the gate to heaven.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're asking
And you have
one
one
question.
question.
I don't know.
It's a
What's
yes
the
or no.
answer?
Okay, so I just wanted to frustrate you a little bit. The solution is to ask either of the guards, what would the other guard say if I ask which way is to hell? You have to be more specific with it. So you were almost there, but you have to say, if I ask which way is to hell, and whatever answer they give you is going to be to heaven, because if you end up asking the question, what would the other guard say if I ask which way is to hell to God or the truthful one, then he will speak the truth, and he knows that the other guard's going to lie, and so he will show you the way to heaven.
Yeah.
If you end up asking the question to the liar, he will lie about the other, and the answer will still be the way to heaven.
Yeah. Dude, that's
Dude, who fucking comes up with that? That's so
the way
annoying.
people's brains
Dude.
think. Like, there's people that connect all those dots
I know.
in their head and
yeah.
I thought I said I knew the answer. That was not what I was going to ask.
yeah.
I don't even remember what I was going to ask, but I thought I knew it for a minute.
Yeah.
'Cause-
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
The other day I was watching a chess show with my mom and dad, Queen's Gambit.
You've
and
been into chess lately.
yeah, I've been getting into it.
I beat that ass. Beat that
You
ass
did
in our
beat me.
apartment.
But I was just saying to my parents, how wild is it that someone came up with this game
Yeah.
where there's tens
Well, it's
of
for
millions
war,
possibilities?
Originally,
What?
Huh?
chess was for war strategies. Originally.
Whoa, to teach them when to retreat and when to attack.
Yeah.
Well, that's more like checkers, I feel like.
No.
Because
dude,
because in
Wait.
war,
Dude,
No,
look
no,
up,
no,
look
I
up
think-
the
I
history.
think you're
Look up the
right.
history of chess. and
I'm
they
sorry,
li-
I've never
I'm
looked up the
pretty-
history of fucking chess.
Wow, I guess I'm the smartest one in this room.
You've looked up
guess
the
so.
history of chess?
No, I just know about chess.
Why do you know about chess?
Because there was a guy, there was a dude before.
There's a guy.
No,
There's this guy in my
before-
life who played
Before,
chess.
yes, before I moved, there's this guy, a guest speaker, not really, but a guest speaker, who came to the classroom
Yeah.
to teach the whole class about chess.
Okay.
I ate that shit up,
All right. John.
and so I know about the history of chess.
Okay.
Okay.
For ancient India to the computer age, the military has used chess as both.
Chest.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really give me much evidence, but
wasn't
yes,
for
it
war.
was made for wars,
I
for
don't
training
believe
for
you.
warfare. That's what it says.
Yes,
It says it right there.
Nah. Can't trust
Um,
Wikipedia.
But I was saying to my mom and dad, isn't it wild that someone's brain came up with this though?
Yeah.
The system where there's
where
so many
certain pieces
possible
move.
combinations
Yeah, I
and how
guess
to
there's
make
a
it all work and the game to
yeah,
be fun
yeah.
like that.
and also
and fair,
the
too.
the 4-move checkmate or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
4-move checkmate?
dude, there's a
Something like that.
yeah, there's a less than 10 move checkmate,
Which is a super rare.
yeah, super rare
Damn.
thing, but if you get it, yeah, it's
I want to
crazy.
play against a real chess player and just see how long I can last.
You'll get waxed.
You'll
I
get
know,
waxed
but-
right away.
Nah, I don't know.
every
though. I'm
move,
pretty-
every
I'm
move you
pretty
make,
smart.
they're gonna expose every single
Nah,
move.
but
you
I'm
make.
really smart. I think
You're just gonna be
It's
moving
just
pieces.
crazy how many different millions of possibilities there are of movements.
Yeah,
And they just have to memorize different I've learned so much how they have different legit offenses and defensive plays, and they memorize these moves of patterns.
They
they have a
plays.
defensive coordinator.
Yes, they have
Like in
no,
their
but
ear,
it's
saying,
in their
"All right, we're
head.
gonna go cover 3.
Yeah, and if they pull all right, that's the whatever the guy's name who created the move, that's the
if
Jordan
the queen
move.
moves to e5, then they might have to go and drop back into
into a
into-
G6.
into a
Oh,
G6
then
type
they're
of
feeling
coverage.
so fly, like a G6.
Yeah, and then once they get position on G6, then they might be able to move up to F4.
yeah,
and-
it's it's a maze.
Ford
dude.
F-150.
Yeah, the Ford F-150.
Nice.
That's exactly
Free
it.
promotion.
So I was listening to a podcast the other day about it was Joe Rogan talking to this guy who's big into psychedelic drugs and DMT and all that jazz, but he was talking to him about these like trips and what the benefits are of them and like what you can take away when you go on like a psychedelic trip or whatever.
Now you're trying to trip now?
I don't know. I'm intrigued by it. I don't know if I would do it, but I like hearing about people's experiences doing it. Is it fun? Like, is it something that you feel like has changed your perspective on life?
Yeah. I wouldn't say like dramatic. I didn't like see like aliens and slimy people.
Yeah.
No, I definitely.
Did you like feel like you learned something about yourself or your ego or something?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you learn?
I learned that I'm, as much as like a social guy I appear to be, I'm not very social.
And was that like a good thing or a bad thing? Or it's just something you learned about yourself?
It's not a great thing because I was only comfortable when I was tripping. I mean, if you decide to go that route and trip, you need to have like a good vibe scenario, you know, like good people around you, people you trust, people you can rely on, like a safe scenario. Yeah. And I had that up in Bellingham at college. And then we were like, let's go to the beach because what our caretaker, they were obviously sober and they were like, yeah, I'll drive you guys. But as soon as I took a step outside the house because our neighbors were outside, I was like, oh my God, am I like, there's a pit in my stomach and anxiety.
You had like a panic attack.
Yeah, I was almost having a panic attack. I was like, no, I can't go to the beach. Nope.
Dude, that phase when you're borderline panic attack. I mean, I haven't even got that from that stuff, but just from like if you get a little too high and have borderline panic attack.
I also realized I'm like,
that's just you,
not from tripping, but I've realized going out to bars, I've had a lot of minor panic attacks, especially with our friend Spence. But I've had a lot of minor panic attacks. It was one time with him. We went to a bar in Seattle, and it was just me and Spence. We were having a good time. I wasn't even that drunk, but I think I'm partially claustrophobic, and that really sets off my anxiety because there was one moment we were watching the fight, and then the next moment, it was literally like straight out of a movie where all I heard were the conversations around me. And everything else was
like
kind of
drowned out.
Yeah.
Scary.
It was like everything else drowned out. I could only hear like conversations and it was just my vision was really blurry and it was almost like I was like about to faint.
Damn.
And I was like, dude, I have to leave.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know, dude. Just when I have a situation with too many people that I don't know and I can't trust, that's what fucks me up.
I think that defines.
That's how I feel about concerts.
Yeah. Okay. Well, but concerts. The thing is, music has been such a big part of my life.
Yeah.
Like growing up, that's the one thing that keeps me grounded.
At a concert.
If I have I went to the NF concert with Logan and some other friends, and when I was with them, or like usually a big thing like that would like freak me out. But like
it was fun.
The music there, like we were just rapping along. Like if I have music there, it'll be nice. And like I did have like people around me I trusted.
Yeah.
But like concerts don't really do that. But dude, it was just so weird at a regular bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, my anxiety does get really kind of crazy in public places like that.
Yeah.
That's what I realized when I was tripping.
Yeah.
But I also realized how fucked up people are when I was tripping.
Whoa.
Not like sexually fucked up in the head, like mind in the gutter.
Yeah.
But just, it gave me a different perspective on society and like
how people view their life.
Yeah, how people view their lives and take care of themselves and also take care of the things around them, like people and relationships, and the environment. Yeah. And so it was cool. I mean, obviously again, I didn't see like monsters and it's not like that in movies. It's not like what it is in movies. It's
turned into a hippie though.
Yeah. It's kind of.
Did you hug a tree?
Yeah, I showed.
Pretty sure himself to a tree. He's like, "You're not cutting this down."
I was like shirtless in the pouring rain in Bellingham, tripping on shrooms one time, and I was like, "This is just right."
That's so awesome. That's
like
so
every raindrop that came on me, I was like, "Wow, this is right."
Nice.
That's hilarious. Well, this guy was saying that. So they were talking about the impacts of music and how music is like religious almost, and like he was basically saying that when you're tripping, when you're tripping, you really realize how big of an impact music has.
Oh, dude.
Like if there's music playing and you're tripping, you feel
I
everything
need
about
music
it
when I'm tripping.
Yeah, and it like you really realize like this is like a major part of like life. And but then he was explaining, but that's the same in your real life. Like think about he said just think about in life when you're not tripping. Almost every single scenario has music. He's like, music is everywhere in our lives, even the places that we like don't expect it.
There's not music right now.
I know, but he was saying,
this is like one of the rare occasions
like,
because you are literally blocked off from like
yeah,
everything
and
right
that's but any sort of intro to like podcasts or intros to videos have music, outros, movies have soundtracks.
I've also realized in movies there is such rare moments where there's no music playing.
Yeah, that's true.
There's always
and when there is no music, you can notice it. It like sets the mood.
And it like kind of freaks me out. I'm like, dude, I don't know how I feel about this.
I feel like being a hard job would be the person that picks the music for movies,
like soundtracks.
Yeah,
like in
and like
horror
you
movies,
have to
you got to pick the right like creepy like high pitched.
Well, and it's hard to do. That's why it's so impressive when people find a new soundtrack they love.
No, I've gotten a lot. I've grown a lot of respect for those type of people.
Yeah, but he was just saying, and then like think about anywhere you go, like at events. There's always music incorporated into it on TV, if you like any restaurant or store has different psychologically they pick different types of music to get you to buy.
KFC always has weird music playing.
Yeah, and it's to
be honest,
trigger
it
certain emotions.
It makes me want to leave.
The fucking Super Bowl, they always have the shitty music.
Yeah, bro. Like, dude, and he like everywhere. If you're in your car, it's there. Like, the only time that there's not music is if you're almost intentionally isolating yourself from it. Yeah. Like if you go and meditate and you like, that's your thing is like you're in silence, but like, or podcasting. But most of the things we do, there's music everywhere. Like, and like, I think his point was like the implications are like, it's huge. If music, what if music just like stopped existing?
Yeah.
Like
I would hate it.
It would be insane.
Yeah.
It like so many industries would change.
People, I feel like most people would go crazy.
Would you rather give it music or sports? I would give it music for sure, for sports.
Yeah, no, I think most.
Wait. So, am I giving up like the actual sport, or is that like sport, like fitness kind of thing?
No, like the sports. Just
let's say for you,
sports
working
as a
out,
whole cease to exist. So there's no team sports, no football, basketball, anything, and there's no working out.
Or there's just zero music.
Actually, no. I guess you could exercise. That's not a sport.
Like go on a run.
Sure.
Yeah, but you can't play like pickup basketball.
Tennis.
It's probably music. I'll give it music, but like that's by like an inch.
I'm not even thinking about it. I'm dropping.
No, dude, that's really hard for me.
Dude, I would give up sports in a heartbeat.
After tripping, and also after you learn how to like freestyle or just like make music, you also just listen to music differently. Or, like you hear music differently after you've either tripped or like because after I learned how to freestyle or like listen to a beat with no lyrics for the first time. Every song now that I hear, it's like I don't know how to explain it. You literally understand. I literally understand it and hear it differently. And some songs, because I've tripped, like I still kind of get like a little flashback. I'm like, oh, like this song is like good vibes. Like I love this song, and it makes me like literally makes me feel like me on the inside like kind of feel good.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah.
Interesting.
It makes me happy.
We should go take a ayahuasca trip down in Peru. Just discover.
That shit sounds fucking wild.
Yeah, that's too much.
Just start
for me.
puking up and shitting yourself.
Since I think there's like ayahuasca churches like here that you can.
Yeah, dude. In like San Francisco.
Why are they doing that in church?
Well, it's not like it's like a hippie church.
Oh,
I don't think it's like.
I don't think it's a real church.
Like your regular. Yeah, I don't think it's a literal
Catholic church behind the QFC.
All right, we're gonna break bread and do ayahuasca.
It just all start fucking tripping balls, puking and shitting themselves by the hundreds.
Baptize a baby. Here's the.
How did we get here?
That's fucked up.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I think if people gave up music, I think they would go insane.
I think
that's I don't know.
That's a lot of people's
like that.
What's
identity?
No, it's like escape.
Yeah,
it's a lot of people's escape.
Yeah,
because I know, like some people don't really not a lot of people do fitness, you know, and go on runs or lift weights. That's fine, but everyone listens to music.
Yeah.
Not my dad.
Like you're a psycho.
Okay. Well, your dad's kind of a psycho.
Yeah. But like for me, sports for me is part of like my identity. You know what I mean? Like if
there was no baseball, a large part of Kyle doesn't exist.
During quarantine, I was about to go crazy.
Yeah.
Before the NBA season started, I was like, dude, if this doesn't start up and like if it gets postponed, I'm actually gonna go insane.
Yeah.
Like, it was tough, but
I was about to throw shit.
Yeah, dude. Yes, I was getting angry. I was like, God damn it!
Isn't it so like weird. It's cool. It's really cool, but it's also just so weird how invested we become in like other people's lives.
Especially when it's things we can't even impact. Like I could be watching a game, yelling at the TV, and that has no impact.
And people,
and
it's like
so much.
You wrap so much of who you are into this team.
That's
of
one
people
thing that
you
pisses
don't
me off
know
about myself is I get too invested in like things. Whether it's like a video game or like people like Eminem and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
I get too invested and I get too emotional with it.
And the worst feeling is if you realize you're getting too invested and you try to like back off. It's like if you got this video game and you are investing so much time to grind and then you just like delete the app, you feel terrible.
I feel absolutely terrible.
And you spent money on it too.
Yeah, you spent money. You spent all this time loving and curating this thing.
It's like when you get rid of a stuffed animal. I had to keep my childhood stuffed animals, a couple of them.
Which ones?
Puppers and Snowball.
What about the one that my dog Rosie ate?
Oh, I throw that shit out. That shit, it was all crusty still. I brought this monkey named Bart to John's house for my first sleepover there, and his dog Rosie took Bart out of my hands and just started like playing with him and like beating him up. And then we got him back, and he was all fucking crusty, and now he ruined my stuffed animal.
Why didn't you take it back from Rosie? Why didn't you say no, bitch?
I never had a dog. I didn't know what to do.
You just say nah,
That's
dude.
a different topic. John and Kyle used to shit on me for not knowing how to pet Rosie.
Yeah, Jordan was the one.
Jordan? Like, what the? I didn't know there was a wrong way to
Jordan.
pet
Okay,
dogs.
so Jordan has a dog now.
They were relentless with me.
Jordan has a dog now, but he never had pets really growing up until like high school.
He had a lizard.
He had a lizard. But
Kyle, my little brother Kyle had a lizard, but I took most.
I almost murdered that lizard with a football too.
I was pissed.
I threw a football over a tree and it didn't make it over the tree and it just bounced and his lizard just sitting on the sidewalk,
literally
a foot away from the lizard.
Leo the
and he would have been donezo.
Oh, for sure donezo.
Splash.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so Jordan never had like a dog growing up, and so anytime we were at John's house, he's petting his dog, and like this is a golden retriever, which is, with golden retrievers you're not like gentle. You're patting them.
Like
and,
I have a small dog now. I have a half Yorkie, half Havanese, so like you're kind of gentle. But like still with dogs, I know now that you can rough them up a little bit.
Yeah, but he was kind of maybe Shim was a little worried. He thought he had to be pretty soft because he might hurt the dog.
Because I was petting Rosie on the head. So I was
just like
if you're watching on YouTube,
I love how all of us remember exactly.
On YouTube, I was like, Rosie.
Yeah, she's sitting there like, what the fuck is this? Can you at least pet me?
She's like,
scratching my head.
Harder, please, harder.
She's like leaning into your hand. Like,
she's like, I have never felt this shit in my life.
Oh my god, yeah. But I mean, she seemed like she loved you a lot.
Yeah.
So.
But
I mean, she loved everyone, though.
I also never had a dog either, but I knew how to pet a dog.
That's true. Kyle had experienced that before.
Yeah, you've had the pleasure of petting a dog.
Yeah, maybe. Did you not have any friends that had dogs?
I had like one friend who had a dog in Kirkland, but I never really hung out with friends. And I played sports, but I never
you never went to people's houses for like play dates or whatever.
I can't really remember doing that.
Yeah, I don't really think. I mean, I guess we hung out in like second grade. Did we hang out? Yeah.
We'd go to the play dates.
There was one friend who had a dog, but I don't remember how I pet that dog.
Yeah. Oh, I always remember we used to hang out on Wednesdays because we'd get out early out of school, and then my grandma would walk to my house and pick me up, and then we'd walk back to my house, and then you had to go to Cub Scouts later. So then your mom would pick you up for Cub Scouts.
Oh, directly from your house.
And one time I came with you. And I was like,
Scouts?
Why the fuck am I here? He was like in the Mormon church, we're doing Cub Scouts and like doing stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
fun,
I'm not
though.
even in this. Why am I here though?
But like, wasn't it fun stuff?
I don't remember what we did. I just remember.
I remember like I learned how to tie knots and like use a fishing rod, and
I was in something like that. I just didn't do Cub Scouts. I just won all the car derby things. Won all of them.
How can you do those without being in Cub Scouts?
Because ours was through the YMCA.
It's like a less Mormon version,
like a less religious version, I think, of Cub Scout or whatever that.
Yeah, what even are those things though? What do you call those? Like youth groups? What is that? It's such a weird concept to me.
Yeah.
Like, let's get our kids together outside of sports and just have like a group of where they just learn.
But it was like all the dads were with us too.
Yeah, I remember.
Were they throwing back beers?
No, not really. But we would
Maybe
all
when we
go
were,
on-
maybe we didn't know they were.
we'd go to like different camps and stuff, and we'd go camping and like stay like Camp Orkila. Like we stayed there before. But it's not like I was learning how to build fires. I just did that on my own.
Yeah, where did your fire building skills come into
Just
play?
growing up camping outdoors, not like you indoor people.
Yeah,
Wait,
I can fucking survive
dude.
outside.
camping sounds terrible.
Tell me how you're gonna start a fire. With
Well, I didn't say.
nothing.
I didn't
Yeah,
say
what?
nothing. I didn't say.
Nothing.
I
How
didn't
are you
say
gonna start a
nothing.
fire?
need?
I need lighter.
Okay, that's not. I can start a fire with a lighter.
Yeah, but
I
not
go-
like. But you're not getting a good fire.
You go.
But there's more. It's more to it than
Yeah,
that.
there's structural
Yeah.
building and
Yeah, you
crafting.
Yeah, you start with
You
some little
tiki it.
twigs on the bottom. Yeah, you build it up a little bit. You have the logs too, but you start with all your kindling too. You light your kindling, then you slowly burn sticks, burn up to twigs, branches.
Yeah,
Not
I
branches,
knew
but-
that. I'm a pro.
Yeah,
I got
but
it.
yeah.
I could build a house. out
Anyways,
of
we still need to make
fire.
the video of me turning salt water into fresh water,
I know. I just don't know where those videos are gonna go yet.
or the
Patreon?
materials. I don't. Yeah, we
Or
could do that. Would
YouTube?
you guys be interested? I know we've already asked this on a different one. If they would be interested in.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we've asked them. It's just hard to get an idea of what would be the best plan of attack, but
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know. But if you do want extra content, patreon.com/PIMS podcast. And if you want to get really cool merch like that
Bang.
and like that
Dang.
and like the thing that's under Shim's Russell Wilson jersey.
But you can see that it's champion.
Yep. Go to pims.store and pick up your merch
Yeah.
for the late holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boyfriend or girlfriend will love it.
Yeah.
Your wife
Your
or
sister.
husband will love it. Your sister or brother will love it.
Merry Christmas, guys. We didn't even announce that yet.
Yeah, we just realized that this episode will be coming out right around Christmas time, probably the week before.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy
Hanukkah,
Kwanzaa.
Happy
Happy
holidays, guys.
Whatever, yeah. We're very inclusive here. I do
Yeah.
think it's a little dumb that at a lot of jobs, you're not allowed to say Merry Christmas anymore.
Happy.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's just a term. It don't mean like only Christmas. I could
But I
Happy
get
Hanukkah, Christmas,
Feliz
Kwanzaa.
Navidad.
But I get it. But like, if someone's gonna walk up to you to say Happy Hanukkah, that doesn't really mean anything to you.
No,
You know?
but
So
I
that's
but
what
I
they're,
could,
that's what they're feeling for Christmas.
but I wouldn't be offended. I'd say thank you. Like, I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
like,
but
you
also-
said that to me.
But at the same time, it's like you're not a minority. That's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't think saying those would ever ever matter in any context. It's just a gesture, and like you just say
You're
thanks.
just a jester.
Yeah. Anyways,
Chester.
so happy holidays. But we thought something that would be fun is to go through the most popular Christmas gifts of every single year.
Yes, sir. What year does it start?
Well, it started back in the 70s, but I'm going to start at 1998, the year we were born, and we'll kind of.
I was one, so I have an edge.
Oh,
so
I know
97 for
shit.
Jordan.
I
Oh,
know
shit.
shit.
I was born in 97. All right, let's do 97.
damn. So yeah,
I was 1 year old, so I
you were
probably
like
know.
you were like a couple months old at Christmas
Yeah.
time.
You were barely even alive.
What? No.
You were just like a
19.
little dumb baby.
I was a year and a half. I was
in 97.
in 90. Wait, we started at 98.
Oh, we started with 98.
Yes.
I thought we were gonna go down to 97 just for Jordan.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
Fine. All right.
Claims to
Five-
know about 97.
5 months old.
Okay.
I knew my shit.
1997. Jordan was alive. The top gift was a Nintendo 64. There was also Teletubbies, Digimon, and Spice Girls power dolls.
Did you get any of those Spice Girls?
No.
No.
All
I
right.
do remember Teletubbies and Digimon.
Yeah. 1998. It was Furby, Bop It, Nintendo Game Boy Color,
Bop it.
Bop It's
Pro
a
Yacht,
fire,
and
dude.
Bop
Laser
It's are-
Challenge.
Twist
Bop it.
it. Pull it.
Crack it.
Spin it.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember those sounds. So I was really good
Flick
at
it.
that
Same.
for a while. I remember playing that upstairs at your house all the
Yeah.
time. 1999, Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue.
Yes.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game?
Dude,
Do you
we had
guys remember
so
that?
much- yeah, I had that game. We had so much good shit.
That show was
But no, every time new
fun.
Pokemons came out, I can't wait till the early 2000s. That was
Dude,
my shit.
I love our
Emerald.
era. We have the
Yeah,
best
we
shit.
had the best shit.
it's just every era says
No,
that.
but
Ours
ours
is
is
just
the best.
nostalgia.
Fuck this
No.
new generation. We had the best
Objectively,
shit.
ours was probably not the best.
No, it was,
And I
though.
will stand by that.
No.
All right, 2000, Texa robotic dog. Oh, I think I remember. My
Oh,
sister had this dog that would
yeah.
just go
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and it would light up.
Kind of creepy.
Micro scooter, amazing ally, Pokemon Pokédex, and Nokia 3310.
I remember I wanted the Pokédex so bad, the real life Pokédex.
What was the real life? I don't
You
remember
just
that.
like had the list of Pokemon.
Yeah,
didn't it?
it was just like, it looked like you had the official Pokédex, you know, of all the Pokemon.
But like, what was it? What was it? Like,
was
what?
It was a Pokédex.
But I don't know what
There
that
were
looks
Pokemon
like.
inside of it, all of them.
What's it look like though?
You open it and they all come
It was
out.
just like a book.
Oh, it's just a little book
Just like a book, yeah.
with every Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the Pokédex is.
Okay. I just didn't know its form. 2001 was Bob the Builder.
Hell yeah.
Lego Bionicle. I
Oh,
remember that.
Bionicles. Dude, there was this kid in my gymnastics class, all right, when I was 5. Okay.
I was about to go off.
So I took gymnastics when I was 5. Yeah. I didn't like it. Anyways, there's this kid in my class, or it was like the teacher's son or something, and this kid had Bionicle shoes, and I was so jealous of him. And my mom never got him.
Did you ever steal them?
No, but I like looked at him. I was like, damn.
And
I
you
might
always
grab
wanted
those
them.
shoes. Yep.
Would you appreciate them now?
Yeah.
I got
if you can find Bionicle shoes in my size, I'll wear them.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'd love that. It says Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, iPod Classic, and Sony PS2.
iPod, PS2.
2002, Bratz dolls.
Oh, my sister had a bunch
My
of those.
sister did too. Rapunzel, Barbie, Xbox, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle
Xbox
figures.
and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, I
What
had
year was that?
2002.
We were
2002.
What a great year.
Dude, I had been a little older, but I had the official thing on your arm.
Oh,
The Yu-Gi-Oh
fuck.
thing.
You're the kid I hated
It's
because
like
I was
a nerd.
jealous.
Swipes out, and
Because
it's
I
like a
was jealous.
whole. Yeah, and
I
I could
wanted
put all
that.
my cards in there in different slots.
Oh, I also just want to say, if this already isn't on there, but Beyblades, if that's not on there,
yeah.
that was so
that's next year.
Let's fucking go.
2003, Beyblades.
Oh, yeah. I had a battle arena.
I had a battle arena too.
I remember.
We should get one.
That
for
was
the
a lot of
apartment.
luck.
We should get one for the
That was a
apartment.
lot of luck.
We could
though.
bet
No,
on
it was luck, but also like if you ripped it harder than the other person, you would win.
I was
Yeah.
a hard ripper.
I was a hard
ripped
ripper.
tough, dude.
Oh,
Okay. Cranium board game. Lord of the Rings. Okay. 2004. Robo Sapien. iPod Mini, Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, Halo 2, and Motorola.
Halo
Worms.
2.
2005, Xbox 360.
That was
Damn,
2005.
That's
Five.
insane. So yeah, we were 7. Yeah, that makes sense though.
That was like 2 or 3 years after the regular first Xbox.
Yeah. Tamagotchi Connection, Nintendo DS. I remember getting the DS.
Mm-hmm.
iPod Nano. Okay, 2006, Nintendo Wii.
Yup.
That's crazy.
Still got it.
My For Real Friends Pony. Tickle Me Elmo. Oh my God, you remember?
For real friends.
I don't even remember that.
I remember that. I always saw that commercial.
Tickle Me Elmo, Fly Wheels, and Wii Sports. 2007, PS3,
Hey,
Guitar
side
Hero.
note, Karina, if you're listening, give us back Wii Sports.
Yeah, Karina has Wii Sports.
Whoa, Karina.
Not cool.
Yeah, she's
Not
not listening.
cool,
Maybe I'll
dude.
text her, but she has my Wii Sports.
Um,
John, can I borrow your Wii Sports?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 2007, PlayStation 3, Guitar Hero 3,
Oh, hell yeah.
iPod Touch, Doctor Who, Dalek voice changer mask. Okay. Damn, Guitar Hero. I remember that.
Dude, we still have it. We can play it.
I have Rock Band. I could bring. I should bring over my
We
drums.
could do a live stream
And
rock
there's like
band.
the singing one.
Yeah, hell yeah. We could do that. Live stream rock band.
That would be so embarrassing.
It's fucking awesome, dude. I
Okay.
could drum out on that couch.
I was so bad with the guitar.
What's your next big review thing?
500.
500.
500 live
make a
stream
music
rock
video.
band.
Music video.
A Rock Band music video.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's good. That's a
Okay.
no.
2008, High School Musical Dance Mat, Iron Man DVD, Transformers movie, deluxe
Transformers
figures,
was sick.
Rubik's Revolution. Oh, the Rubik's Cube. Okay, 2009.
That's not when the Rubik's Cube came out, though.
No. 2009, Go-Go Pet Hamster, Monopoly City 3D, GX Racers, Ben 10 Action Cruiser. 2010, Toy Story 3 DVD, iPad, Jetpack Buzz Lightyear, For Real, Go-Go Walking Pup. See, we weren't into toys
Yeah, I'm not
anymore.
getting toys anymore.
We were, then it was a Nintendo 3DS.
Yup.
I never got
this
that
is-
one.
this is just out of the prime.
Lego Ninjago, 2012, Wii U, Twister Dance.
Oh, we could play Twister. That's another good one.
I can't believe that wasn't until 2012 that got big. I thought Twister was big when we were in like sixth grade.
No, it's a different Twister. Twister's been big.
I know, but why was it so big in 2012?
It was Twister Advanced, right? It might be something else.
Twister Dance or some shit. I don't know. 2013 Xbox One, PlayStation 4. That's crazy that was that long ago. GTA 5. I remember when that came out, and that's all people were talking about at high school.
Yeah, it's still
fun, dude. That game has been actively played since it's been released by a huge community.
Yeah,
it's
I know people that just play that every day.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a fake. It's like a life simulator.
Yeah, because you can get head.
Yeah, it doesn't feel
kill
as good.
Strippers. That'd be kind of lit. Kill a stripper. 2014, Frozen Snow Glow, Elsa, iPhone 6, The Sims 4, Minecraft, Figures, and Bop It Beats. Okay. 2015, Blade Builder, Jedi Master Lightsaber.
I don't know any of this shit now.
Yeah, what the fuck is all this? All right, 2016, Pie Face.
Oh, that game is fun.
Hatchimals, Paw Patrol, NES Classic, Hot Wheels. 2017, Fingerlings, Fidget Spinner in 2017. That was the thing.
I have ADD, Mom. I need a fidget spinner.
Dude, they were in every fucking gas station in America.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Dude, whatever Chinese company, like manufacturing company that just could make fidget spinners the quickest.
Oh my god!
If they could capitalize, they made so much money in like a few months.
Probably costed like
their
2
workers
cents to make.
Yeah, and they sold them for like $9.
Paid their workers nothing.
Yeah, they just cranked millions
people.
of them out. Red Dead Redemption. Okay, so 2018 was Red Dead 2.
Yep.
Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts, Great Hall, Monopoly Fortnite Edition.
That's so
and
fucking stupid.
iPhone XR.
Wow.
I didn't have 2019. That was just through 2018.
So I don't even know what's cool
anymore.
Now. Like, I didn't know any of that stuff. Any of the toys, I didn't know.
Well, I mean, I think this year it'll be the new Xbox Series X and the PS5.
Face masks.
Toilet
paper.
But those wouldn't really be gifts. But yeah, in terms of games for younger kids.
Yeah.
I don't know like what the popular action figure things. I know that Poopsie thing that I told you about.
Poopsie?
A bird that poops. It's like an action figure toy.
Oh yeah, the toothbrush thing.
Poopsie.
Huh? He's like pooping out the toothpaste.
Poopsie is like poop spray, you know?
Huh?
Poopsie?
No, you're thinking of I
don't know what I'm thinking
poopery.
Poopery.
is that what it's called?
Yes, poopery.
Poopery. But
do you guys ever use that?
I did
Poopery?
freshman year when I shared a bathroom because it stank.
Wait, what was that?
Poopery, you spray the toilet and then you take a shit in it and it doesn't smell.
Doesn't smell.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's legit.
It's
Yeah,
actually
it's
legit.
So all the stink gets
But it's
held
so
by
obvious
the
that
stuff.
when you walk in after someone that like they used it. I guess it's after. It's obvious.
What does
anyways.
it smell like then?
It's better than smelling their poop.
Yeah, I guess either way you'd know.
Like some poop, like McKeefrey. Chief has a poopery at his house.
Oh, he needs that shit
in Suncadia.
Smelly
and
ass
it's like a citrus lemony scent.
It's weird that you have that memorized.
So it's kind of like that
I've used it
like
a
that.
lot.
It's kind of like it's kind of like that spray that you'll spray the bathroom after you take a shit.
Yeah, but
it's just
before.
a little different. Okay.
And it somehow just masks all the scent when you poop, and the more you poop, the bigger the scent of citrus and lemon. It's crazy.
Do you guys ever
dude.
try to like you're at a place where you don't really want to poop, but you really got to go? Do you ever try and just kind of like do a toss up and say just hope that it doesn't smell bad, but you know that it's going to? So like if you're at like a party or something and you really don't want to like,
I'm not pooping at parties, dude.
but like if you really got to go, do you ever just send it?
I'm gonna poop at parties.
Do you ever just send
I'm
it?
always
and say,
gonna be like,
fuck it.
yeah, I'm gonna say fuck it, and I'm like, no, I didn't take a shit. What the fuck?
Oh, you just
like,
deny it?
Who took a shit?
Even if you walk out and it just smells,
and you were in there for
so
like
bad.
10 minutes.
you would really deny it to their face?
Well, see, I'm not the guy at a party who's gonna use the main bathroom to take my shit. Good to use the bathroom off
So
to the side.
Shim would
Go
sneak
outside.
into like the parents' bathroom.
Yeah,
No, you go in the backyard and just squat
in the
behind a
yard.
bush.
yeah, just
It looks like it could look like dog poop.
poop on the hood of the car.
Someone walks outside and you just
I
sorry.
got a beer in my hand,
That's-
toilet paper rolled in the other. What's up?
You coming out here too?
Do you guys ever talk to people like outside parties that you don't know? Like if you go to take a break, will you talk to a stranger outside a party?
Dude, I don't go to parties.
Yeah, but Shim, you've been to some college parties.
Yeah,
with
that's
like big
dude,
kickbacks.
That's also
Will you talk to
the
strangers?
thing I've realized about myself. I don't know how I was myself back when I was myself.
What?
What was
Like
that?
back in like 2016 to like 2018, I was just the most belligerent person. Like I just wanted to get drunk or fucked up
All the time.
all the time. And I always did it. I always found a way.
So you were just the one that was like a mess.
And yeah, and my mom and dad were like, you need to stop being influenced by your friends. Like they're bad influence. I'm like, this is me. This is me who wants to get fucked up.
It's this darkness.
I started this.
I started.
No one else but me.
This is not a
It's
phase,
it's not
Mom.
a phase. But yeah, that's what I realized. I don't know how I was so social back then. I would talk to strangers back then. I've realized though, now if I go to a party, if I'm invited somewhere like to a kickback like of 8 or more people, I'm only gonna hang out and gravitate towards the people I know.
Same.
And if they happen to start talking to strangers and like other people and introduce me, sure. But I'm not the one to go out of my way and talk. Dude, I get so much anxiety from that. Even when I'm drunk, I don't know why.
I feel
I don't know
that.
why, dude.
I feel
don't.
that.
I get it if I'm drunk. That
And then
disappears for me.
then like I make up. All right, this is what I used to make up a story in my head. I'm like, no, they probably just don't like me for whatever reason. And then that would mess with my depression, anxiety.
Thinking everyone hates you.
Yeah, and then I thought everyone hated me because they didn't want to talk to me first. And then it was a downward
That's just
spiral.
not really
Jordan.
how that works.
I love you.
Fuck
Jordan.
you.
I love you, Jordan,
I love you, Jordan.
and I love
love you
you
too,
you as a
Josh.
person. Thank you,
No, wait, no, Jason.
Jared or
Ryan.
Ryan. Yeah.
But no, I'm not the type to go to talk to a stranger.
Yeah.
Stranger
Kyle's
danger.
not either. I'm not
We should take.
super, but I'm way more sociable with strangers than you guys.
We should take Jordan's personality test after.
Oh,
this.
dude, I've taken that multiple times.
Do you know what you are?
I was like if I
We'll
look
just
at
retake it.
if I look at no, it's so long.
You know the
Yeah,
name?
It's like
though?
100 questions.
Yeah, I know the name. And I got it like time after time.
So what's the name?
Well, he doesn't know.
He's gotta look it up.
IFTWJ or something like that.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna hop into the segments here because we have a lot of good questions from you guys directed specifically towards Shim today.
Wow.
So we wanted to go through more of those than usual today. So Kyle,
Yeah.
start us off. What
All
are
right.
the people asking?
The box inside asks, "Who do you like better, Kyle or John?"
And I was like, this is a good question because they both have their pros and cons.
Yeah. But he lives with you. He decided to live with you.
That's
true.
That's some
Also, we
bonus
also
points.
wanted to live with you,
That
but
is
you
bonus
said
points.
you couldn't live with us.
That's
So
true.
That's true.
So kind of really.
Well, maybe I did you guys a favor, which would be some bonus points.
I think you did yourself a favor.
Oh.
I
So
don't know.
living with you sucks?
Mm,
Because if I did myself a favor.
I don't know.
Okay, anyways, Shim, what are the pros and cons of us?
pros. I'm just thinking about my daily schedule and how well you guys fit in. All right. So pros for
I
John.
fit in really well.
Pros for John. He will go hard with me in the gym no matter what day or how sore he is. He doesn't really give a fuck.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay.
But Kyle relates to me better on a sports level. So like when I watch sports, which is like all day we're talking sports, like I'm really happy we're living together because we talk
Yeah.
sports so much.
Facts.
Facts.
Sports Podcast 2023. Let's go.
Warzone. Gotta say John on the new PC. I gotta say
Let's
John.
go.
Okay.
That's
That's fair.
Who do you think would
Let's
who do you
see.
think would be cleaner, would take care of the apartment better, me or Kyle?
I think Kyle's done a pretty superb job.
Yeah. What?
I don't know how well you
I
would
saw
do.
a lot of boxes lying around.
No, we took those down. There's a lot of boxes still, but
I think you do a pretty good job, but
I
you
would-
also
I
have
would
a
leave
dishes
di- I would leave
problem,
dishes
and you
everywhere.
also have
Yeah.
an apple problem. So
he has a
There'd
major
always be an
apple.
apple. But if anyone ever really desperately needed a bite of an apple for any reason,
there
they'd
would
have
be a
good
nice
chance of
brown
finding
apple.
one.
There'd
There's
be a nice
always
brown
one in
apple.
reach. There's last week's apple, and there's 2 days ago.
Yeah, just in case you ever have like a quick spike in insulin. What's the thing where you need sugar? Diabetics, low blood sugar,
low
hyperglycoma. Paul Blart had that.
Hyperglycemia.
Hyperglycemia.
I think that sounds
Hypoglycemia?
like that skin cancer?
What's glaucoma?
That's
that was the weed thing.
That was the weed thing.
Wait, what?
It was from
Due Date, the movie Due Date.
Yeah, we watched it. Yeah.
Oh.
So
with
Zach Galifianakis had to smoke weed because he had glaucoma or some shit. I don't know. It's a funny movie though.
Yeah. So Shim, who do you like better, or are we? Is it? You really can't pick.
I really can't pick.
Good decision.
I was hoping you wouldn't actually have it.
I don't, because you guys can both get on my nerves, and you guys can both really help me out sometimes. So it's like,
there we go.
I honestly, if someone were to ask me like pick, like if my mom asked me who's like your closest friend, I don't think I could pick one.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at a base level, or like no, at like a true like my deepest level, it would be you two.
I love you, Jordan.
It'd be you two, Mog, and McKeefrey maybe, who all know me equally and like I would say care about me equally. Like you guys would do anything, like stop anything. I would hope would like stop whatever you're doing to like come help me if I was in really big trouble.
Yeah.
And so like after you four, it kind of just dies off. But like I don't know. So like the four of you kind of like are equal.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's a good way to judge if you had to come up with like a scale of like
because
best group
it's not like I've shared
like,
more secrets with Kyle than I have with you. It's like you both know me equally.
Yeah.
And so it's like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good scale. I think for me it's like you two, Willig, and then my buddy Anthony probably.
Yeah.
Like not that I'm not close with a lot of other people, but like I feel like them I'm like the closest with.
I'm thinking of like when I was at my lowest, I know like Willig cared, but he was busy with school. Like Chris,
fuck you, Willig.
Like, it was you guys checking in on me, and then also McKeefrey and Mog who really checked in on me and like visited me at the hospital.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I probably have like 3 or 4 people that I feel like would do anything for me.
Yeah.
I feel like if
that's how
everyone listening, I feel like everyone does need that small group of people that they can rely on outside of their family.
Yeah.
So sorry I didn't give you an answer. John and Kyle both suck, kinda.
Okay. What pre-workout do you recommend for a beginner?
For a beginner, so just a disclaimer for pre-workout. I don't recommend.
Don't get started.
Like, you don't need pre-workout. But if you feel like you're lacking like energy or like explosiveness in your workout, like if you like work a lot or like you're just tired, then pre-workout can be nice. It's really just caffeine though. What pre-workout is? It's just caffeine, and then there's something called beta-alanine. You can look it up. Beta, and then ALANINE.
I had that shit in my old creatine, and it made my all of my skin
literally get tingly,
like my whole body.
Yeah, exactly. What beta-alanine is pretty much this thing that's in most pre-workouts that gets your face a little itchy and your body like itchy/tingly, and some people absolutely hate it. Like that.
Yeah, my sister can't stand the feeling of it.
Like me and some other like gym bros
like that itch.
We absolutely love the itch, and it's like fuck yeah, like let's go.
What does it make you want to do? It makes you just want to move,
throw shit around.
It's just like it makes me like want to like just move and like throw shit around. It's like, and then the harder that I clench my fist, it's like dude, it's so weird. It's weird.
You're like high in a way.
It's almost it's
like a weird way.
I don't know, but
cocaine.
If you want to take pre-workout for a beginner, I would recommend C4. Not C4 Ultimate, just the regular base C4, even C4 Sport, which has less caffeine. I take C4 Sport when I do like heavy cardio days because I don't want to be super itchy.
So that has just less
caffeine.
It
has less caffeine and less beta-alanine.
Oh, okay.
For Warzone, I recommend Semtex instead of C4 because C4 got nerfed and you can't throw that shit very far.
You can also just find this Optimum Nutrition Amino Energy. That's BCAAs, so the essential amino acids, as well as caffeine. So you can take that before or during your workout.
I used to have.
Yeah, exactly. And so it has caffeine and BCAAs. So without the itch, still with caffeine.
Yeah. But would you say to someone like in general, would it be better to not take pre-workout than to take it?
I
Or is
mean,
it
if
just
you really feel like good during your workouts and you're like, oh, I want to try pre-workout because your friends take it or like some other person on Instagram takes it, I'm gonna be the first to say you don't. It's not necessary at all.
Yeah.
The reason I started taking
like
pre-workout,
I never take it.
Me
I
neither.
can't.
the reason I started taking pre-workout was, well, I was kind of just my older brother Ryan, and when I was a freshman in high school, I got a 24-hour fitness membership. And he was like, yo, try this like pre-workout. And I was like, what is that?
Great influence.
No, exactly. Like
try these drugs.
I was kind of just brought into it. I didn't know really what it was. And I was like, oh, I kind of like this.
He groomed you.
Yeah, he groomed me. So
Try this
Into
next.
the addict that you are now.
My older brother, senior in high school, I'm a little freshman. He's like, try this. And at first I hated the itch. And I was like, I don't even like pre-workout.
Yeah.
And then I worked.
He was just a fiend. He became a
no,
fiend for it.
I started working at Costco, and then I started getting like really tired, and that's when I started drinking more caffeine.
Yeah.
And because I like, needed it to stay awake and because I was a cashier.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to people all day and like on my feet all day and moving, and so I was like, I need to stay awake, and so started doing pre-workout.
Still got to get those workouts.
Yeah,
in.
still got to get the workouts in, so I started taking pre-workout.
Okay, I have a question. Probably from there's probably some skinny kid out there that's gonna ask this question. That's curious, and maybe he's afraid to ask. But so for someone that like does not work out at all, let's say like high school or something. When would you recommend starting to work out, and what's some advice you would give to somebody that's
what
like
should beginners do
that's
to
just
start
wanting to start?
wanting to-
Because I know a lot of people. There's a lot of anxiety behind starting.
Yeah.
Like there was for me.
For just a beginner, I mean, it depends on really what your goal is. If you wanted to increase like your cardio and get better at, and just be able to run more, or if you wanted to increase your strength, or if you wanted to lose weight,
or gain weight.
yeah.
Exactly.
The first thing I would do or recommend is to just like stop comparing yourself to other people in the gym. That's literally what was so intimidating for me when I first, like, I was a freshman in high school when I first started lifting, and I was the guy in machines in the very back of the gym. And Ryan, my older brother, was like always the guy in the dumbbells and the bench press in the front of the mirrors.
Yeah.
And like, I hated that. He was like, why are you making dad pay for a gym membership and you only use machines? He made me feel so shitty about it. I was like, dude, I don't know how to do dumbbell exercises.
Yeah.
Someone has to teach you.
Yeah, it's
You
like,
don't know,
yeah,
just know.
exactly. And so,
And also, there's no shame in using the machines either.
no, exactly.
Yeah,
there's
we
some-
still
I
use machines.
still use machines
A
And so-
lot.
exactly.
Like,
and
they're
so
really useful.
And so I would, first thing first, like, just don't compare yourself and stop looking at other people thinking they're judging you, because honestly, 99% of people are not there to judge you. They are there to work out. There's that 1%, obviously, it's going to be like, oh, look at this person. But like, why care?
I'm proud. Like, I'm like, that's cool. If I see some young kid
if they're noticing you and they're talking about you, you're doing something right. So stop caring about what other people think. Like, I know it's very intimidating. It's a hard thing to do.
Especially when you look over and Shim's doing like a one-legged behind the back
Yeah.
triple backflip
Yeah.
squat.
But like,
and you're like, fuck.
at the end of the day, like I'm not looking
But
at
like,
other people.
you also got to realize
It's been doing it
I've
for
been
like years.
like almost 7-8 years now, and like you can't compare my 8th year of fitness to like your first day, you know.
Yeah.
And so I like the comparing on Instagram and comparing to like other people in the gym. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves.
Yeah.
I'm not like getting mad at you for it. It's just like I don't see why people like feel the need to compare themselves. You know, it's like you're on your own journey. You're starting.
Yeah.
You're starting something great like in your own life.
Yeah.
Focus on that. Don't focus on what other people are thinking or saying, because odds are they aren't even thinking about you.
Yeah.
They aren't even like judging you. They're just doing their own workout, and they
Yeah.
happen to like glance over at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you have to look at these people that are like insane fitness people. It's like they're professionals just at fitness. Like in the same way you look at like Russell Wilson or like an NFL player, like you don't get jealous at being worse at football than Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Because like but like in the same way, if you go to the gym,
You shouldn't be getting
even-
jealous of someone running like a 4-minute mile, you know?
Yeah, or someone
like-
that's been clearly doing it for like 8 years, and you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know.
That's
That
my
was
first
good.
tip. That's my first
That
tip.
was wholesome.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, I just
comparing.
know that I can relate to that because I was that person and it was really hard for me to get started. But
yeah. Because you
once
can find any workouts on Instagram, but
Yeah.
comparing to other people like starts with you.
What's the most racist question someone's ever asked you?
I don't know. There have been some times that
That we said something funny.
no. When I was out like in Bellingham, I was kind of egging people on at a bar, but then they started calling me like, "You fuck gooky chink,"
Oh,
like
shit,
out
bro.
loud.
Did that like heat you up? Like did it like bother you a lot?
It bothered me a little bit, but at the same time, I know people like that are just like looking for a reaction.
Yeah.
And so I used to react, and then like Ryan, when I first got into high school, because like there are some friends who I used to be pretty close with who like would kind of give me a hard time and like make a lot of Asian jokes, and I'm not gonna say whose name or what jokes were, but like
Fuck 'em.
it was like, and I'm sure it was kind of out of fun, but I'm sure it was also like kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
And Ryan was like, "Dude, they're looking for a reaction. Like, just stop giving a fuck."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you're right." And once you stop caring and
It's
stop
not fun
stop
with them
giving them a
anymore.
reaction,
true.
it's like they're not having fun. They're like, "Oh, well, fuck you."
Yeah, and then they're just
And they
next
just
time
move
they're less
on.
likely to
Yeah.
say it.
But no, that one time in Bellingham, I was kind of egging him on. I'm not saying I deserve the vulgar
Yeah.
words, but
nobody does.
Did you end up fighting him?
yeah, we shoved each other, and then like
Nice.
Did you knock him over?
no, my friend just pulled me back, and then we had
Hold
to,
me back.
No,
Hold
we
me
had
back.
to, and then we had to leave.
Oh.
Hold me back, dude, hold me back.
Dude, get me. That's the worst.
I've never had like my dad has had like some pretty rough times growing up. Well, also he was like 1970s,
Yeah.
80s.
back
Yeah,
then.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But me, not really. I have respectable friends. Thank you.
Yeah.
welcome.
let's go.
We definitely like in middle school when we thought it was funny, would say stuff, and looking back, I can't believe that we ever thought that was funny. So sorry about that.
I don't really remember the things that been.
I don't think we said. I mean, there were
I
some
just-
things that maybe haven't aged well, but I don't
Yeah.
think they're that bad.
I'm not saying that we were saying terrible things to you, but I just
Yeah.
felt like that was.
Yeah,
That was the
Bad
time.
taste.
I just feel like people
Bad
just,
taste.
we just did that back
well, I
then.
mean, like even in the office, dude.
Yeah,
jokes back
no.
then just not great taste.
No, those are. But that's what makes them.
That's what makes them
really
great.
funny
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
Like you can tell a bad joke in bad taste. It's hard to tell a really good joke in bad taste.
That's
true.
But if you do,
that's true.
You
it
nail
hits.
it. Yeah.
Anthony, my buddy Anthony Borelli asks, best weed ever. What's the best weed
Oh.
you've ever smoked?
Oh,
Where you're just on another planet and you're just like, damn, this
I'd
is special.
say there's two of them that come to mind. The first one is Runts,
Okay.
and I know you two have had that with a
The cartridge.
yeah,
But it's different.
But it's different with flour. Like Runts is
Is it so? That's the flavor, or that's like the brand?
it's like the name.
Oh, okay.
It's RUNTZ.
Mhm.
It's like a famous.
It's candy.
It's
It's that shitty candy that's shaped like fruit and all
Why
of
do
those
you think
little,
that's shitty candy?
It was pretty decent.
It's not
candy.
It
good,
was
dude. It's
pretty
rock
good
hard
candy.
sugar.
No, yeah, that's
That's what do you
I
want?
want like squishier sugar.
You're too picky here.
But Runts is really good, and then also this one called ATF, Alaskan Thunderfuck.
I feel like everyone's heard that
Whoa,
before.
Alaskan
Alaskan
Thunder.
Thunderfuck.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Is that like a worldwide one?
Yeah, people know about that.
Have you tried like Khalifa Kush?
No, I haven't
Or
tried Wiz
like
Khalifa's.
The celebrities brands?
No, I've tried Snoop Dogg's Snoop
Oh.
Stream. That one was pretty good.
What other people have their own weed?
Dude, like everybody.
There's-
Sean Kemp, Gary Payton.
Sean Kemp just opened a dispensary in
Yeah.
Seattle.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like other, big time people that have their own like strand of
Juicy
weed.
J.
Doesn't like not Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, doesn't he have his own weed?
Jonah Hill.
I think.
Dude,
Yeah,
this
I
is
think
every
so.
time, John. Just
Yeah.
the same. They're different people.
I think they're the same. I think Seth Rogen has his own weed, but I don't know.
No, I think Dana White and
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan are the same people.
Yes, thank you.
No.
Agreed.
How do you get Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen messed
all
up?
Dana White is he owns the UFC. That's it.
I
They're
know, but they
so
look
fucking
so
different.
They're
identical.
both
But it's-
jacked, bald
But
dudes.
then one of them is
And they're both doing
host.
UFC.
He's a
Yes,
comedian.
I
he goes on
understand.
tour.
And I understand
when
that
you say
difference.
Dana White right now, I can't picture Dana White's face. I just see Joe
I
Rogan.
only see Joe Rogan.
They're
But then I see
I
Dana
only
White.
see Joe Rogan.
Dude, they're the
Well,
same.
that's
They
just
both
'cause
look
you
like
probably
big
don't
thumbs.
know what Dana White's face looks like very
If
well.
you don't know who we're talking about, please look these two up on Google: Joe Rogan and Dana White, and tell me they're not
Dude,
the
if
same.
you guys want
and
another
then-
mind fuck.
No, then you look up Kyle Seeger and Amy Poehler. They have the same face.
Okay, you want to see an even crazier one though?
Oh, John and Costa Kufis.
No, I'll pull it up right now. I saw it the other day and I just could not. Well, no, I've had it saved for a while, but I found it the other day.
Kyle also said I look like Korean Savage.
Yeah, he does.
I mean,
I think he actually does.
yeah, no, I see it. Yeah, but anyways, all right, let's see more questions for Shim.
Wow.
Shim, Matt Mogg asks, who is your favorite medieval painter?
Did they have painting in the medieval times?
Well, Michelangelo, was he? That wasn't.
No, that was in the Renaissance, right?
Oh fuck! Well then I don't know I don't know any medieval painters.
They probably painted in blood.
Medieval painters. I'd have to say that's tough. Maybe the one who painted the sky, Van Gogh.
Oh, Van Gogh. That was also during the Renaissance, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah. Those are the same time period. I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Okay, wait.
Shel Silverstein. He's a poet.
Dr.
Shim.
Seuss.
Shim.
He was racist.
Quiet.
Sorry.
Shim, does pineapple belong on pizza? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Boo.
Yes.
What the fuck?
And the crowd goes crazy.
Bro. Pineapple's gross. You don't
What?
eat sweet things on your pizza. Unless it's barbecue
Dude,
sauce. Or onions.
Oh.
You're a little too picky with your pizza. I'm
Dude.
only picky about the
Dude.
pineapple.
Well, what
You're
sweet
saying-
things are you putting on your pizza?
Well, anything you just said,
So
I'd
are
be
you
fine
gonna
with.
eat? You're
Other
fine.
than-
You're fine with pineapple, not on pizza. You'll eat pineapple off pizza.
Pineapple off pizza is good. I'm allergic to
off
pineapple.
pizza's good. It's just the combo.
Fuck you. I'm
Because it's
allergic.
like it's a sour, fruity flavor with this like bready Italian taste.
Yeah, it's like this weird burst of flavor in my mouth that doesn't belong there.
It doesn't blend well.
Oh no!
Yeah, just like-
it's
They're
like
too
it's like
different.
it's like pickles in a burger. It's exactly what you need.
No.
It's exactly
also
what you
gross,
need.
but no.
Pickles and a burger
Dog.
go together. The tastes aren't that contrasted.
Nah.
Shim, who's a better athlete, me or Kyle?
Oh.
This is tough.
Oh, that
I
is
think.
tough.
Well, let's define
Yeah,
athletic.
because in terms of sports, like performing at most sports, you're probably better.
Kyle's better at
well,
the
not basketball. I
most.
beat your ass.
I'd say Kyle is like his level of all sports beats your level of all sports.
but John
Now
spikes.
in John's fitness though,
Yeah.
John's lifts probably, I'd say like 85-90% of them beat Kyle's like in weight wise.
He's also been lifting longer.
That's true.
That's
That's
true.
true.
No, like a while longer.
Faster. I haven't seen you two run since high school.
I'm faster.
Oh, dude, I'm not faster
I'm
right
fast.
now. I'm slow as shit.
Hey.
Right now. I'm zero cardio. I'm slow as shit.
I haven't worked on it in a while, but I'm still like naturally fast.
I think I am
And
too,
then
but
John
I just.
lives on the lake, so he knows how to swim a little bit better.
Whoa, no, I'm
Oh.
I think I'm a better swimmer.
I
than
think
John
Kyle's
is.
a better swimmer,
Oh,
honestly.
I'm a fucking-
But
I'm a fish.
no, but in terms of like I think basketball are better, and I think some of the random sports you always claim you're good at the random sports.
Whoa, like
But
what?
what I've seen
Badminton,
recently
ping pong,
during the Olympics video, you kind of choked a lot. So I think
but that's like weird. Like, give me another
I'm good
obscure
at mini
sport.
golf, better than you at mini golf.
No.
You're better than me at golf.
Yes.
I'm better than you at badminton.
No.
Clearly.
That's not true at all.
That's clear.
That's just bouncing on the
Clear.
thing.
Evidence.
That's
Video
just
evidence.
bouncing on the thing. I will
Clear.
beat I'm
I'm
your
better at
ass.
spike ball than you.
That's also not true.
That is true, dude.
No.
I'm better than you.
The-
I'm
the
absolutely
One
better
v
than
one
you.
me, bro.
The game.
Cornhole?
No. The balls.
What?
Heavy balls.
Bocce
Bocce ball,
Yeah.
I'm better.
Yeah.
I'm not very good.
Horseshoes, probably both terrible.
At Never played in my life.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
These are all great questions.
There's one state champion.
Shim.
There is one state
There's
champion.
only one state champion. Whips out his ring.
Kyle's
Actually
wearing-
got it in
Kyle's
my
wearing
back
his
pocket.
ring.
Okay.
Found it the other day. It doesn't fit my finger anymore.
You got fat fingers?
I think I
Dude.
think I got a really small size, and I think I put it on like some random finger.
Why
I didn't
did you
size
do
it very well. Like it fits on my pinky now, but it's fine.
Pinky ring.
Yeah.
That's kinda
Okay.
I'm wearing it all the time.
Okay, Shim. Steve asks, do you have any goals you want to achieve before you hit 30? Like, what's your main goals?
Before 30. Okay, so
Shit, this kid's already 23.
yeah, that's a
7
great question,
years.
Steve.
One of
by
50 Steves we
23, which I am now, I wanted to move out and have my own place, which I did with this guy.
We're on time.
We're on time. We're on schedule. By 25, I want to be in like not an apartment, but like I want to be in a house, and then also have, like close to 6 figures, if not 6 figures.
Wow.
Yeah.
We can make that happen.
Like saved.
Yeah.
And I've been investing in stocks, so like it's possible. It's totally possible. I'm not just a lazy fuck. I've been doing shit.
Good.
Good boy.
Before 30, I want to have my own car paid off. I want to have my own house.
Wow.
And then as far as a job goes, I would like to be training
10,000 people.
Not so much. I would like to be
The
training not so
whole
much in person and more online, like coaching and like life coaching. But yeah, that's my life goals by 30. Not
Would you
really
get bored not having clients in person.
Well, that's the thing.
Or
I
would you have
want
some of
a
both?
good like clientele base in person. But I also want to be able to train online so that
Get
if
more
I,
people.
Get more people. It's just more time efficient because the best I can do in person is like one person per hour. You know, online I can do multiple people. I can like have conversations with multiple people, give multiple people programs,
We do classes.
have demo videos sent to them like on Google Drive or
Make
something.
bank.
Exactly. It's just more efficient online. And with COVID, I think that's where everything is headed in the fitness industry.
Yeah.
Is more towards online. Like Peloton is crazy blown up.
Yeah.
Um,
But then you rely on them having to actually
Yeah.
do the stuff on their
no,
own
yeah.
and figure it out on their
Yeah.
own.
Dude, I could see you being a guy in the Peloton video. You're like, all right, guys, we're going up a hill now.
Come on. Turn it up to resistance 6, and we're gonna go for 30 minutes.
Have you ever
There you
done
go.
Peloton?
No, I've never done
I
Peloton.
want to try it.
I've seen
I've heard it's
people do
great.
it. I've never tried it
But
myself.
also before 30, I realized I didn't like say anything about a relationship. I don't give a fuck. I just want to make that clear.
Shim's gonna be single
Okay.
till he's
Single.
75.
Single and not ready to mingle.
Yeah, I mean, I want to focus on my bread.
Yeah.
I respect
Good for
that.
you.
Shim, how did you first get into weed? Or did you
that a
regret
question?
it? They said, how did you first get into weed and do you regret it?
Do you regret it?
So this is a long story.
Oh,
and
the origin story of his superpower.
The origin story. Wow, episode 200 is banger.
Yeah.
So my first experience with weed. So actually, growing up,
You stoner.
growing up, I
As
was
a child, we just smoked it in the backyard every day.
It was actually me and my friend who we were like, we're athletes. We don't drink or smoke. Like we would go to party. Like freshman sophomore year, we went to parties, but we like literally wouldn't drink or smoke.
Yeah.
We would just go to hang out. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were like, we both had plans to go play like D1 basketball.
How'd that work out?
Hey.
You can still enroll in the NBA
Hey, yeah, I
draft.
still have 4 years of eligibility.
That's true. Me too.
But we had dreams. We had dreams and plans to go like D1 for basketball, any sports. And so freshman, sophomore year of high school, we like didn't smoke, didn't drink, because we were like, we're athletes, we don't do that shit. Junior year, I found out that my friend he like broke our pact, and he started smoking and drinking, and
Then you're just left
and
to dry.
I was like, I was like, well, fuck, dude, I didn't know you're doing that shit. And
now
You're
I
gonna
gotta
do
do
it.
it.
Now I'm gonna do it.
And so, and he was at this time, he was a better athlete than me, just gifted naturally. So I was like, well, fuck, if he's doing it and he's still this gifted, I guess the drinking and smoking isn't the thing holding me back or holding him back.
What was holding you back? Not doing it.
Not doing it.
I think genetics. 'Cause I worked hard.
Yeah.
I think just genetics and also not understanding. Because I just thought basketball was supposed to be played fast. I thought sports were supposed to be played fast, but like there's a pace to it, You gotta like give them a little shimmy shake and then give them a little this and that.
Yeah.
You can't just go 100% all the time. Didn't realize that until like out of college, out of my prime. Anyways,
But you got that with lifting.
I did
You
get
got
that
the
with
pace.
lifting.
Yeah.
See, some people go into the gym and they're just like,
And then they go hard for a week and then they fall off. on their diet
and they don't even
gym.
break a sweat.
Yeah.
They don't know how to pace themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you know how to go, I'm going to fucking beat my own ass and then I'm gonna let me rest for a little bit.
I'm gonna beat Kyle's ass.
I'm gonna beat Kyle's ass.
But so there was one year going, I think it was going into junior year of high school. We were in Chelan, so Eastern Washington, and everyone was like drinking and smoking, and then we were going down to the dock to like smoke some more, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. And my friend's older sister was the one who like was like, oh, you never smoked before? I can't wait to like take your smoking virginity.
Everyone gets so excited about that.
And I was like, oh God. And she's like, no, don't worry, like you're gonna love it. And I was like, okay. And I was like, guys, how do I know if I'm gonna feel it? Like, what am I supposed to feel? And like I was just
You'll know.
I was asking exactly. They were like, you'll know. Yeah. And I was like, what do you mean you'll know?
That's what you guys kept saying to me my first time, and I hated it because I didn't know.
Exactly.
That's the thing. I was high for like 2 hours and didn't realize.
I knew you were, and I told you were.
But I didn't believe you because I couldn't feel it.
Yeah,
you don't feel it the same way.
You don't realize it until like you know what it's supposed to feel like.
Then he passed out on the sink, standing up.
But so I take one hit, I smoke, and then I'm coughing like a motherfucker. Like, and everyone's like, shut the fuck up, Shim, because it's like midnight on the lake. Everything's echoing. My coughs
Everybody knows.
My coughs are echoing.
Yeah, like the whole neighborhood can look out their window.
The whole neighborhood can hear it and like probably smell it. And I'm just like,
Wait, what device did
it was a gravity bong. So
why did you do that for your first hit? I
didn't know
pretty crazy.
No, those are intense. And I had no idea what it was. My
friend's
older sister was just like, okay, so I'm going to light this. All the smoke is going to fill up in this Gatorade bottle. And then once all the water spills out, I'm going to plug it with my thumb, right? All you need to do is lift the cap and suck. And I'm like, okay. And how much do I take? And everyone was like, you just got to take it all. I'm like, all of it? And dude, no, literally, like, I was like, I don't know if I can hold that much. Like, then just blow it out and take more. And I'm like, okay.
Taking all this to the face.
As soon as I see her light it, she goes, tss, tss, and dude, the amount of smoke that's coming into this Gatorade bottle is absurd. And I'm like, guys, I'm like kind of freaking myself out at this point. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. And so they're like, all right.
That's a very intimidating device.
Yeah. And they're like, all right, when we say go, just do it. We're gonna count down and just do it on go. And I was like, okay, I'm ready. They're like 3, 2, 1, go. And I took it off. Go. I thought I cleared all of it. I cleared like maybe a third.
Oh, so there was a lot.
There was a lot left.
So that made you take 3 hits?
No,
you just did the one.
I blew it out. I took the one. I blew it out. I was out, dude.
Immediately?
I was coughing. I couldn't stop coughing. I was like tearing up because I was coughing so much. And everyone was like, finish your dinner. And I was like, I can't. And they're like, you're a bitch. Finish your dinner. And I was like, I can't. And then my friend had to take the rest of it. Anyways, I'm then everyone else is smoking and like doing their thing. I'm just, and they're like, you just need to chill.
Yeah.
And
did
just
you
sit there.
panic at all?
No, I didn't panic. This gets funnier.
That's just you, John.
Yeah, that's just me.
And so I'm sitting on the dock and I'm looking at the stars and they're like, dude, just chill. Like, you'll feel it. And I'm like, guys, I don't know, like if it was like 30 seconds or like a minute and a half. It wasn't very long. I was like, guys, I don't feel it. And I was like looking around like at the water, like chilling. And I'm like, I mean, I think I might need to take more. And then it was like someone hit me with a stun grenade.
Guys, listen. Whenever someone has not smoked and say, I think I need more, because I did
never
the same
give
thing.
it to them.
Never give it to them. They don't need more.
They never need more. And so literally like this high hit me like a stun grenade, dude. As I was looking
dude, that's what happened to me.
I was looking around at the dock. I was looking around at the dock and I was like, damn, this is cool. And I start looking up at the sky, and as soon as I get midway, like I get like eye level with the mountains, I go boom. And I'm just like, oh.
Stars.
And no, literally everything is moving slow motion. My body starts to get a little tingly. I'm like, guys. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I think I feel it. And they're like, they all start dying. I'm like, I think I feel it. And then for some reason, I got the major giggles, dude. I could not stop laughing, and they're like, Shim, you need to shut the fuck up. We need to take you home. We got to take you back home because you're gonna wake everyone up, and the cops are gonna come.
Like, you're like, I can't.
I'm like, dude, I can't stop laughing. Like the classic like Shim laugh, you know.
Yeah,
I was just like, yes, I couldn't stop, and then they take me back upstairs, and dude, at this point, like they have videos of me. It literally looks like I'm tripping on acid. At this point, I'm like flopping on the ground, like
you just didn't know
like,
what was coming over your body.
My body feels so good, and I'm like, like moving felt so good.
I on their yard,
punch you in the face, dude.
Like in their basement, like on the carpet, just.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And then
you're giving somebody else
videos of that.
Please don't.
And then they're like, dude, everyone at this point they were like laughing at me being high, and now they're fed up with me. They're like, Shim, shut the fuck up. They're like trying to watch cartoons. They turn on SpongeBob or like Fairly Odd Parents or something, and they're like, Shim, look. I look at the TV. There's a video of me. I look at the TV. I go, and I zone out for like 5 minutes. I'm like,
oh my god.
And then
so
everyone,
annoying.
You're so different than that now.
Everyone else gets hungry, and I didn't realize I was hungry until I had food for the first time, and I was like, "Holy shit, I'm hungry!"
It's not even that you're like hungry. It's just that
you have the munchies.
You just
don't
want
food.
stop because the feeling of filling up doesn't happen.
The taste on your tongue is just so
good.
sensational. Anyway, so my friend gives me a bag of Doritos because it's his thing. He always has Doritos on him. Gives me a bag of Doritos. Dude, it's like half full, family size pack. I crush all of it.
Oh my.
And my friend's dad comes down, and it's so obvious that I'm high, and he's like, "How are those chips?" And I think I'm hiding it so well. I go, "No, they're good." And he's like, and he goes, "Yeah, you gonna get a little, you gonna get a little tingly?" He's like, I was like, "I might." And he's like, "Feel good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm relaxed." And he's like, "All right." And then apparently went upstairs and talked to everyone.
Wow.
Oh,
How
fucking
wholesome.
Kids high downstairs.
Yeah. Couldn't hide it.
Dude,
That was my first time.
Do you regret it?
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
do
the
you
next part of
regret
my
it?
story. For the next next 6 months, I did regret it. There's a story. I spent the night at Connor's house one night after the first time I drank, which was after the first time I smoked. It was like during the school year.
Yeah.
And I had like 3 beers, and Connor was like, "There's no fucking way you're drunk." And I was a dab. I was obliterated.
You were obliterated with
you were
3
like,
beers.
that's your first time.
Yeah,
drinking,
exactly.
so,
And so Connor was like, "Dude, you're faking it." And I was like, "I don't know." And he's like, "You need to drink more, just like to be sure, because I don't." Because he's like, "I don't think."
Great friend.
Because Connor was like, "I don't think you know like
What being drunk
Yeah,
is.
and I was like, "Okay." And so I took some more beer, and I was like, at that point, I was like probably like 5-6 beers deep, right? It's a good amount
For a first time drinker, that's a lot.
I remember it was raining outside. I took my shirt off in the rain, and I was crying in the middle of the road. Like cars were it was a neighborhood like cul-de-sac, so cars weren't like coming in, but like
Just in the road.
like in the main road you could hear cars still coming. So it was an active night.
Why were you crying?
I was crying because I was finally drunk, but I thought the drunk feeling was the devil inside of me. This is no joke.
This kid's brain makes
wait,
no
no
sense.
joke.
So you thought the devil was like, you have sinned.
I thought I was possessed. I thought being drunk was possessed because I was flimsy and I wasn't thinking straight, and I couldn't control my body
Why
very well.
did you think you were possessed though? You just
I
thought
thought-
that's what that felt like.
Dude, because you gotta remember, or I guess I
You
just-
didn't like correlate.
I-
Maybe this is I'm
No,
drinking.
I
Maybe
didn't-
I'm drunk.
I didn't explain very well. You gotta remember, this is after, like, I was super religious. I was super Christian freshman, sophomore year, like annoyingly Christian. Sorry.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then I was like, I remember having this conversation in my head. I'm like, with myself, I was like, I'm just gonna try out drinking and smoking because these friends are doing it, and like then I'll come back to being a good church boy.
that never happens.
I still listen to sermons and I still go to church, but like I smoke weed now. Anyways,
God doesn't hate you for that.
God doesn't hate me for it. Anyways, so when I was crying in the middle of the road, I was literally screaming, like praying to God. I was like, please, God, like if you stop letting me feel like this, like I won't drink again. Like just please stop making me feel like this.
This is like embarrassing. I wish I could have seen
I can't
this.
believe you thought that like you could just God would be like, all right, I got you.
I thought God should be like, all right, like hand on me, like he
You're
heals
good.
a leper, he can heal a drunk man.
Yeah, you just don't feel drunk anymore.
That didn't work. But I was just bawling, and then I had my friend play Oceans by Hillsong United, really Christian song. Like
It's a really good song. That's a good song.
and I was crying, I was
Calm me
bawling,
back,
I was like,
man.
I thought I was possessed when I was
I
drunk.
was holding a Bible and
And
The power of Christ
and that night,
compels.
like for like the next like 6 months, I felt so bad about drinking and smoking. And then what turned me around?
trying it again.
Yes. What turned me back was probably senior year. I started getting back into partying and smoking, like all that stuff. During football season, classic, you know?
Yeah.
Classic high school football team.
Yep.
So that's how I got into it. I did regret it for a little bit.
But not anymore.
What about now?
I don't really regret it now. Well, it's legal now. And I also, like, I'm still so functional. Like I've explained before, I'm still so functional, like active throughout the day that it's not making me lazy. Like there was a point in high school where I didn't smoke with friends, or I didn't smoke by myself. I only smoked with friends.
Yeah.
I only smoked like on certain occasions because I knew it would make me lazy. I knew I would wake up groggy and I would hate myself for it. But now I don't really feel like that.
You don't let it distract from your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so
I think that's a good.
that was a long story, but there's your answer.
There's your answer.
No, I think that's a good basis. That was a bunch of good questions, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for all the questions, guys.
If you want to ask
welcome.
more for next week, DM us at PIMS Podcast on Instagram.
Yeah.
And if you have any workout questions, just DM me.
At
@JShimFit, because I did see some fitness questions that we weren't able to get to. My stories kind of took a little bit longer.
Yeah. But cool. We have
Alrighty.
extra content at patreon.com/PIMS Podcast if you guys really like that stuff. Oh, shit.
We still have Google.
Why'd you Google that? I forgot.
I can start.
Okay. What'd you Google this week, Kyle?
Okay, so I Googled can babies and then live in water after birth popped up. And they can. Like there's water birth.
Like a tub birth.
Yeah, when you have a
What?
tub birth, your baby's alive underwater, and it can stay underwater
How? Is
Because
it
it-
mouth?
because it's used to it's not used to breathing.
So it's still breathing through the umbilical cord?
Yeah, or
How
like
does it
that's how
breathe?
it's. I mean, I don't know if it's not necessarily breathing. I think it's just it's living in the whatever fluid it was in before because it's
Because it's
not
still connected.
it's not breathing oxygen. It's not like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like in your
Yeah.
It's
in
like
your.
part of.
I just don't get how it doesn't drown.
It's because
That's
it's
a
not
dumb
breathing,
question.
and
Okay.
it keeps living how.
But could
it was
water
living
get in?
before. No, it's not breathing.
No,
I know, but water could seep in even if you're not actively breathing,
And then
right?
that's why they take the baby out, and then sometimes they'll like tap it, like hit it a
Yeah.
little bit to make sure it breathes. Just
That's
fucking
insane.
smack it
that's
around.
That's
a
what
little
Jan did in the office.
bit. Yeah, yeah, she did a tub birth.
Cool.
But then begs the question, which I don't have an answer to, nor do I feel like looking it up. How long could a baby live underwater for, and could we keep this into a person who eventually is just a water person?
that like a fish.
Yeah, that'd be
fucked. Because they'd have to be attached to like a human, so they'd have to still be attached to the mother forever.
Oh,
The mother was a life jacket.
Unless they can somehow surgically like attach this baby to like a machine that can give her whatever the mother would give her.
yeah.
you know?
I'm thinking it's not
Or
possible.
we just cut slits in the lungs, like gills, and
I
then
don't think
That's
that's
how gills work. You just cut holes in your lungs and they work
So
as
if I
gills.
just cut holes in my sides, I can breathe in the water.
Okay, well, my why'd you Google that this week is I was curious what movie has made the biggest return on investment ever. So meaning not necessarily which movie made the most money,
but like from the budget.
but from the budget to how
Box
much
office
they made,
sales.
like how much did they net, basically. Because with like the freaking Avengers movies, you know, they made that one made like Endgame made like $1
yeah,
billion,
but their budget,
but their
the
budget
budget
was like
is-
280
and that's
million
the same
or
with
something.
Transformers.
Yeah, so I wanted to look up which actually netted or had the biggest percentage, I guess, or whatever.
Harry Potter. Actually, their budget's probably
And it was
huge.
actually Paranormal Activity.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, so they're just in a house.
And the first one was like an indie film
yeah,
where someone just did it. The budget was $15,000, which is unheard of. Like almost any film you could watch that's like
how do you make a
professional-
movie off
That's
of
crazy.
$15,000?
Yeah, it's just like an indie group.
Did the actors just not get paid from that movie?
They probably got paid barely anything.
That sucks.
And then, but
But
it ended up making
kind of blew up.
at the box office. It made $161 million
Damn.
off of 15,000.
What an investment.
Jeez.
And now that's why it makes sense why there's like 7 Paranormal Activity movies and a bunch of spin-offs that all suck because like people just ate that shit up for a few years.
Pretty much. Those aren't even that scary.
Yeah, but it was just
The
like
first one was kind
trend.
of scary.
I think it was scary back then.
Yeah, I guess
like
back
movies
then.
now, I think are way scarier
they
because of effects and stuff.
yeah, dude. Some of the horror, horror is weird. The horror genre, a large majority of them suck, but then the ones that you find that are really good are like really fucking good.
Yeah.
And
There's like
maybe
no in
too
between.
scary.
Yeah,
Hereditary.
Dude, Insidious is
Insidious
scary.
Insidious.
That's still the scariest movie I've ever seen. Insidious.
yeah.
1 and 2.
What about The Conjuring? Were those scary?
Conjuring was pretty
I remember
scary.
that being pretty scary, but I haven't seen it.
Annabelle's really scary too.
Yeah. Fuck. I feel like those movies are just in black and white.
Mm.
Cause there's like no color. 'cause
And it's
all
always
death.
that same dude with the brown hair. That white dude.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, dude,
Does
you
he
know
act in a lot of
You
those
would reckon
movies?
he's in like every horror movie. He's in The Conjuring and he's in Insidious and he's in Annabelle. He's in everything,
Jesus.
dude. Yeah.
Cool. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you all so much. This was super fun. Big episode 200.
I'm back on this side. John's back on that side.
Yep. We're going to have new segments. So if you guys got ideas for a segment, hit us up because we need some ideas. But Shim, thank you for doing a double whammy today, back to back.
Yeah. Back to back like Michael Jordan, 96, 97.
There we go.
Nice.
Kyle, where can they follow you?
Instagram at Kyle Stafford 36. Follow the podcast at PIMS Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. That's all I got for you.
You can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And there are new episodes of this show every Monday and Thursday on every platform, including full video versions on YouTube. So go subscribe over there, hit that bell, get us to 3,000, and I'll kiss you on the mouth.
Yeah, he
Shim,
will.
Where can they follow you?
I said it earlier, but if you weren't listening like a piece of shit, it's at JShimFit on Instagram.
All right.
And again, if you want to DM me some of the questions we didn't get to, feel free.
Yep.
I don't do anything.
Okay. There you have it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.